Hello. Hello, welcome to my alternate channel, Anti-War. So today on Anti-War, we have two interesting products, and it's a mix-up. And on mix-up today, we have Dr. Pepper made with 10, 2, and 4 o'clock. Only problem is they got the 4 o'clock in the wrong spot. But on the bottle cap, they've got 4 o'clock in the correct spot. So I don't know what the story is on that mistake. Not the competitor, it's not a contest, sorry. The companion is Caliber Canadian whiskey. Introduced in 2004. There's the crown for King Charles III, King of Canada. And there are two maple leafs that represents King Charles's two sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. Canadian whiskey with blended Canadian whiskey with natural flavors. Bottled in Kentucky by IWA Distillers. I paid $5 for this bottle, true story. The normal price is like $12.99, but Rouse's had it for $5, 2 for 10. You had to buy 2 bottles. Well, they only had 2 left, so I took care of that problem. Okie doke. So poured some there in the glass. Just got to get the focus. There we go. See, it's clear when it focuses. All right, just has a little trouble with it. So open up this. Listen to that pop. Dr. Pepper, made with real Imperial cane sugar. Produced under the, it says produced under the authority of Dr. Pepper. The company now is called Keurig Dr Pepper, KPC. It was made under the authority of KPC. That means it's not made by them, but somebody producing it for them. They put out contracts. What they do is they put out contracts with different people that want to produce Dr. Pepper for them, okay? Now, whoever's doing this one is producing it with real Imperial cane sugar. All right, so there you go. It looks like Dr. Pepper, and it's got the darkness from the Canadian whiskey as well. Now, did I use my best Canadian whiskey? You know I'm not going to use my best Canadian whiskey to blend, to do a mix-up with Dr. Pepper. I mean, I have some kind of brains. I'm going to use my cheap one. Yeah. You get into 23 spices. What is it? 23 spices. Established 1885. Water, sugar, caramel color. There might be there is a production code C3061DF2. So DP2. So that's going to tell you who makes it, but at 9:57 a.m. But I don't know who's. Maybe I can try to track down how to read their codes. It's way better than regular Dr. Pepper, believe me. If you get the high fructose corn syrup Dr. Pepper, it's sticky. Like when you taste it, your mouth will be sticky and dry. You got to drink more and more. That's probably why it's designed that way. But actually use corn syrup because it's cheaper. It's still sweet, but it's a different type of sweetness. I mean, yeah, it's better than the atrocity called sugar substitute. I guess corn would count as a type of sugar. So, but it's not considered an artificial sugar. But this is made with real, like I said, Imperial cane sugar. So you get the wood from the charred oak. Well, it's probably old charred oak barrels. Been used 25, 30 years. But you get the wood from the oak barrels. You get the twang from the whiskey, you know, the Canadian blended whiskey, mostly corn. Then you get in the Dr. Pepper. 23 flavors, right? 23 secret ingredients. whatever those are. I gotta tell you, I'm not much for soft. I'm not much for soft drinks. I do them for these mix-ups, but yeah, I go buy soft drinks and drink them. Nah. But if for some reason I did start drinking them, it would not be the high fructose corn syrup ones. It would be stuff like this, or the Pepsi no sugar, which I'd like to tackle one day, or this one from Detroit that I bought, this root beer from Detroit. Yeah, that's it. Sugar only. And they got a lot of Mexican soft drinks made with sugar only. Jarritos, Jarritos, whatever. I'm gonna try those one day. I think. So yeah, it's all right. Get the typical medium body, super amount of sugar. It's enjoyable, pleasant. Yeah, it's a winner. I'm not gonna give it a score. I don't score the mix-ups. I'm just saying it's a winner. If you wanna, if you try it, if you find this, buy it. If you like soft drink, but chances are you're probably never going to see it, which is a shame. The website shows a can, a green and red can, striped. But I found bottles, 12-ounce bottles. Okay. Never seen the cans of it. Do they exist in Louisiana? Oh, probably. It just never ran across them. So cheers to Caliber Canadian whiskey. Yeah, it's cheap, but it tastes pretty good, actually. And cheers to the real sugar Dr. Pepper, Imperial Sugar Company. All right. Thanks, everybody. Next week, the plan is next week, in a week, to do another live mix up with Nikolai Vodka and that Detroit, Michigan root beer.